Okay, so I've enjoyed filling you in on what I've learned over the last few years about Thailand's sometimes surprising linguistic diversity. This presentation is intended to complement what we've talked about in earlier lectures about Thailand's ethnic diversity, and we've seen some surprising insights provided by cartographers and art historians and social historians about how ethnically diverse Thailand was. But we've enjoyed having a bit of a look through Thailand's linguistic diversity, and this is time for a few concluding comments. But really, I'm more interested in making not just concluding comments, but to be making concluding comments, posing concluding questions, and pointing you to some suggested readings. So why don't we go now to the X-Mind, and we'll walk you through these. Okay, so we're coming to X-Mind soon. And here we are. Okay, so here are just some very short conclusions. Contrary to popular opinion, Thailand is a multilingual, not a monolingual geobody. It is a place where far more languages were spoken in the past than are spoken now. But despite that, Thailand is a linguistically diverse country. And we will be talking later on about the role that language plays in constructing this thing that we call ethnicity. And this is part of a constructionist perception, a constructivist approach to the phenomenon of ethnicity, which is in opposition to how primordialists might view this issue. In Thailand, where over the last over 100 years, there's been so many changes in terms of the types of modernisation that were not only encouraged but mandated by a range of governments. Some of the things that might have indicated difference have disappeared, but the thing that is a lasting legacy of Siamese cosmopolitanism is the persistence of many linguistic minorities: Chinese, Malay, Mon, Khmer, as well as a whole pile of, the largest of course being Lao-speaking minorities in the northeast, as well as upland, highland minorities, as I indicated in my presentation. Okay, so here are some questions. What's your family's ethnic background? If you're meeting together with classmates, having done this course on the internet, maybe there's some tutorials where you get to meet, maybe you interact with your classmates over forums. Why don't you share your family's ethnic background? How many generations have they been in Thailand? Immemorable? Were some of your relatives immigrants? Where did they come from? This would be a very interesting exercise for you to do. And related to that, I want you to share ideas about when, why and how Siam, before the 1930s, and Thailand since then, became less multilingual and more monolingual. When, why and how did that happen? And it happened for more than one reason. So let's give us each other as much details as possible. The other thing, which is going to be a regular feature of the way that I wrap up lectures, we'll be getting into a rhythm where lectures where I'm standing up are complemented by some concluding comments, questions, and further reading. Excuse me. You'll see that I've got some suggested reading here. There is an article by Charles Kay, a chapter in a book. All of these will be provided for you. They'll be in the comments of the video. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual articles, book chapters, which you can go to if you want to read more about linguistic diversity in Thailand and language policy in Thailand. And to anticipate something which we'll be talking about later, not only is ethnicity primarily a political issue, in the same way language policy is highly politically contentious. So it's been good spending some more time with you, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye for now.